If we're not at a Disney park, we're dreaming about being there, and a cup of Joffrey's Coffee Disney Blend helps. But what about when you're at a Disney park? The Joffrey's Disney Kiosk and Restaurant Locator will make sure you never miss out. Whether it's a cool drink on a hot summer vacation or a great cup of coffee at a Disney signature restaurant, Joffrey's has you covered. Check it out at ResortLoop.com.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final boarding call, and the doors will be closing soon.
Hey, everybody! Thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott.
I'm Bob Collar.
This is ResortLoop.com. The episode number doesn't really matter at this point.
536.
Look at you, showing off. Oh, my goodness. Well, excellent. 536. Welcome.
That's all I've got to show off for, by the way.
Well,
hey, listen, we've been a little bit negative the last couple of shows, and by we I mean me.
well, that's true.
So
Because
I thought
I've
rant.
not been able to talk. You need to rant again?
I thought I'd rant about how negative I've been.
You've been
Now
terribly
listen.
negative.
No,
Why are
we're
you
not
yelling?
gonna do that.
Why are we both yelling?
We're not. We're not going to do that.
Everyone calm down.
No, we you know what? We put out there that Universal just announced last week that they're building 2 new value resorts.
I love the word
On
value.
property.
Can I tell you how much I love the word value?
Well, these ones are an actual value.
That's what I know. I mean, that's what I understand.
They're saying rooms are going to start at $73 a night.
Wow. Plus
Now-
parking.
With parking, everything's with parking now. So we're not even going to go back down that road.
No.
It's coming whether we like it or not.
That's true.
So here's the thing, and you and I have talked about this many times.
I'm sure we have.
Disney has conditioned us
Right.
to, when we go on vacation, think in Disney dollars.
This is what you're supposed to spend for
So,
a hotel.
So when you look to book a $200 a night hotel,
Right.
you're like, that's nothing.
People around you are complaining.
That's
Like, why is this Hampton $200 a night? You're like, $200 a night?
That's a moderate at Disney.
Please.
You know, or a value during non-value season. At Disney.
That's right. And they give you breakfast.
So we kind of we they do.
Oh, that leads me to a tangent.
You got a tangent?
I do now that I thought about it.
We'll go.
So if the industry standard is a charge for parking, isn't the industry standard now for hotels to throw in free breakfast?
That would be wonderful. That ain't gonna happen.
No. So
that's
we
not
only play the industry standard when it profits us.
Right.
I'm sorry, enough of my tangent. Please
But
continue.
so we put it out there to Looper Nation. We're trying to help Disney.
That's what we do.
We love Disney. We wanted to make it better for the next time we go down.
Absolutely.
And
And for our friends.
Strangely enough, Disney happens to pay attention to social media and these podcasts and everything that are put out there.
Well, they don't say they do,
No, of course not.
but they do.
When was the last time they had a focus group? Probably not since social media and podcasts came out. So we're trying to help them. We love staying on Disney property, even with the other stuff going on. But we wanted to know from Looper Nation, do they need more value resorts? They haven't had a new value resort since Art of Animation. And should they be more of a value?
And let's not really
right.
call that the value resort.
No.
They have some value rooms.
Art of Animation are value suites, if you
Right.
want to go that route. If you can consider that a value as well.
Right.
And again, the Disney dollars, Disney definition of value is
Right.
different than
And
the industry standard.
True. And everybody's definition of value is different also.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. So we put it out there to Looper Nation. We asked on all of our social medias, should Walt Disney World add more value resorts? And if so, how would you like them themed? And go.
Hi, I'm playing the part of Dave Koch. He wrote to us and he said, I'd like to see a new all-star resort. Disney's All-Star Gamer Resort.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Theme each section to a different video game franchise. Obviously, Universal has Nintendo Land coming online eventually, so perhaps Disney can go after the non-popular Nintendo IPs. Then they can build like a mini Disney Quest on property and pay homage to the video games of then and now. I just won't be as big as Disney Quest was. Something manageable that can draw guests for some alternative entertainment larger than your typical hotel arcade.
I like that.
Yeah, maybe even a little Wreck-It Ralph theme.
Just wait.
I'm waiting.
Just wait.
I'm just, no, hey.
Corey Johnson says, yes, they need more value resorts. Theme them after the parks. I love this idea, Corey. They could have a Magic Kingdom value resort with sections themed after the lands.
Ooh.
Furniture could be themed after the area that inspired each land, and artwork could include current and past attraction posters. Tyler Morgan Stevenson says, I love that idea, and Monica Rodriguez-Pinto says, I love that idea, and if they add more resorts, they can keep going with this idea based on the different parks. I like that idea.
I do too.
A lot.
And then Taylor Morgan Stevenson also said, something near Epcot themed to the represented countries. Themed room, outdoor areas, and dining. How cool would it be to stay in a room with a view of the Eiffel Tower, the Colosseum, the Great Wall, etc.? They could use the same tech they'll be using for Star Wars Resort, where your windows look out to space.
I like that idea.
How could you not?
I like that idea. Although I will say I want a window that could be like a portal, like the porthole view that they have on the ships.
So you want like a porthole and a window. You want to actually see outside?
Yeah, I want an actual window. I need to know if it's raining outside that day, if I got to...
So your one view is Florida with gators and rain and parking lot.
When was the last time you saw a
humidity?
gator in Florida?
Hey, Gatorland.
Yeah.
And the other view is Paris.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
It's Disney. Let's do it.
Susan Brass says they keep building the high-end DVC resorts, and whatever the tower is going to be at Coronado Springs, they need to improve the All-Stars first, but should also consider at least one new value. Maybe similar to Freddie P's suggestion, a space-themed resort. Includes Star Wars and Avatar, as well as Wall-E.
Oh, love that.
This way, people who love Star Wars and can't afford the super deluxe all-immersive resort can still have a similar experience. And Monica Rodriguez-Pinto chimes in with, but without the cockroach from Wall-E. We don't want cockroaches.
No.
But he was kind of cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Pixar. Francine Chandler. Yes, but they need to do a full refurb of All Stars first. Epcot area needs value resorts for sure. Like someone said, country theming. Icons from all over the world. Magic Kingdom needs closer value resorts too. Not sure what to do with the theming, but yes, it needs to be done.
I like that. Very good.
That would be awesome.
Abigail Dow says, I would personally like to see some classic-themed Disney, but I'm old. No, I'm not saying that about you, Abigail.
No.
You said that yourself. I like the idea of themed after the parks, too.
Nice.
That is good idea.
Freddie Pagliarulo.
Look at you.
Look at me.
Freddie P.
It's coffee talking. Yes, Walt Disney World should add another set of value resorts similar to the All-Stars, separately themed but with a common thread. What's the theme? Walt Disney World franchise resorts. They could do Star Wars, Avatar, and Marvel, or pick up some more obscure ones. This is definitely not going to happen. LOL.
No, you never know. This is why we're doing this. Like I said, we want to help out Disney and make them, give them some ideas.
That's what we do.
Let's build some stuff. James Yip says, we need more value in moderates. I'd love a Wreck-It Ralph hotel with 8-bit designs and different video game sections. An Incredibles hotel would be nice as well, with each section representing different characters or powers. I love that.
Love
yes.
it. I love the Wreck-It Ralph. Christopher Bartlett Walford, Zootopia or A Bug's Life. Shrink down to the size of a bug in Bug City and could be a high-rise block or 3 with city pod-style rooms. The theme would be amazing. It could fit a lot of rooms, too. Side note, why are there not more Bug's Life? It's awesome.
Yeah.
I thought I did hear a rumor somewhere that there might be on the table a little Bug's Life. At this point, it will almost be a reunion more than a sequel.
Well, they had Bug's Life out at California, and I think that's what made way for Pixar.
They squashed that.
Yeah.
But I did think I hear something like they were considering a Bug's Life sequel.
Really?
There was something in the wind.
Interesting.
But then
Well, there
were a lot of beans that day.
I want to see some of the ones that we loved back in the day. Bug's Life would be great. Another Wall-E would be great. I'm just saying.
All right.
Brian Roche says the difference is that Universal is building value resorts that at least look like a hotel versus a motel. That means interior doors to your room, something for that for the most part Disney has saved for deluxe accommodations.
Mm-hmm.
We know that they're already building a yet-to-be-named theme or Epcot resort, so perhaps something to capture some of the historical Hollywood Studios vibe, or even a Pixar/Marvel hasn't been done yet. They could easily play into their design for those value-type resorts. I think Art of Animation designs with different properties in different buildings, perhaps. So, I like that. A little Hollywood vibe would be kind of cool.
It's true. It's true. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Joe Quattrochi, Rocketeer's running team captain.
Yes.
Original Super Looper.
Yes, he is. So many handles.
Just no love handles.
No, the way he runs?
No.
No.
He's moving too fast. I think they should add one more value and one more moderate. Even as a loyal and dedicated DVC owner, everything seems to be DVC now. It's nice to have other options to choose from when your DVC points run out. It would be great to see the Value Resort take after possible, pay homage to the tomorrow that never was. Kind of a combination of the Magic Kingdom's Tomorrowland and Epcot's Future World. A futuristic city that never was or will be, never be, with people mover systems and all. God, I would love to have a resort with people movers.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Wow. As for the moderate, take one of the older themed hotel that never was and build it, such as the Asian Japanese themed hotel. Just a thought.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
That would be fantastic. Kind of think Asian themed, similar to Port Orleans Riverside,
right?
Or something like that.
Yeah. Break out the Persian.
Why not?
Why not?
Matthew Wallace says, "How about a resort themed to Winnie the Pooh?
Wow.
The general theming could be representative of the 100-acre wood. Christopher's house is the main building with different buildings dedicated to the individual characters. Pooh's Corner, Piglet's Trespasser's Will, etc. A play area would be called Tigger's Bounce House. The food court would be the Robin's Nest, featuring some British fare, fish and chips, afternoon tea, crumpets. These are some of my favorite characters that always bring a smile. That would be nice for the young'uns.
I know. So it sounds like a lot of poo.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with a lot of poo.
It was right there.
Everybody loves poo.
That's true. Wesley Snyder. I have tons of themed ideas for higher level resorts. Thinking of theming for the values is harder. I think they should go with a simple Florida theme. Not incredibly fancy like the Grand Floridian, but several story hotels with different buildings. One would be Miami themed with an Art Deco style, and then an original style of Mickey, Oswald, etc. Another building would be Key West themed with pastel colors and Goofy on a surfboard. A third building would be based on the Everglades, with a boardwalk out front, porches, old trees with Spanish moss.
Oh, that'd be nice.
That'd be very nice.
That'd be nice. Dee Dee Herring.
Dee Dee
says, I know it can't happen, but let me dream a little bit here on this post. Marvel-themed hotel with designs based on iconic locations in the Marvel universe. First up, a Wakanda section with a building that looks like one of the buildings in Wakanda. There was a tall building with a thatched covered balcony. Second, a building that looks like the palace of Asgard from Thor. Avengers Tower, Stark Towers section would be my third section. The fourth section would be Sanctum Sanctorium from Doctor Strange. The main building would be designed after the Collector's Lair from Guardians, but would also contain icons in his collection like Cap's shield, Thor's hammer, Doctor Strange's cape, and in the Infinity Gauntlet and Infinity Stones, etc. The main pool would be a pool lazy river hybrid shaped like the Avengers icon. That sounds great.
Man.
Wish we could do that in
Book
Florida. That ain't gonna happen.
No.
Well,
they can't do it in the theme park. Can you build a resort on it though?
No.
You sure?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
No, I don't think you were sure because I think that might be actually able to do that.
Really?
I think the contract was you can't do anything in a theme park. Because remember the Marvel monorail, whatever one that was.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they did have.
It couldn't be on the Epcot loop because it went into a theme park.
Interesting.
I think Dee Dee found the loophole.
Dee Dee.
Love it. Let's see. Ben Fluth.
Ben.
Yes, I would like to see a hotel where each section is themed to the 4 Walt Disney World parks, and in each section in the wings and the buildings will be themed after the lands in each park. Kaylin suggested an all-star food resort, Ratatouille, or a resort themed to the Four Seasons.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Ratatouille would be fantastic because, again, it'd be France.
Yeah, there you go.
Man.
I love it. Love it. Eric Whitlock says, how about a Disney Channel themed resort?
Oh.
Area could be themed with all the classic Disney Channel shows. They could do Disney Channel star meet and greets there also.
Wow.
Where's the Lindsay Lohan wing?
That one's collapsed out back.
It's got...
It imploded.
All the rooms are nicely padded, though.
Wow, right? There you go. Woo.
Just saying.
I love that.
What?
Tom Gilchrist Jr. says, Disney decades, like the original concept for the resort we now know as Art of Animation. But each decade will represent the Disney company during that time period.
I love it.
That'd be very cool.
I love it.
Love that.
Ian Bowman says the resort model is definitely top-heavy, meaning there's too many deluxe.
True.
It would be nice to see 2 or 3 value resorts, at least one more moderate resort over the next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
I agree.
Matt Birchfield goes, I want a Pirates of the Caribbean and a Haunted Mansion-themed hotel.
Ooh.
You could add in character spots for pictures, and the pool could be amazing.
I do like that Haunted Mansion idea. That would be very, very cool.
That would be cool.
Very cool. Shannon Lowerline says, I wish Disney would add more moderate resorts because they offer more amenities than the value resorts usually do.
Right.
So, yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Tara Renee, she says, the Universal version of a moderate is different from the Disney version, and from these picks, so is the value.
Yeah, I mean, we're blue sky in here.
Absolutely.
We're blue skying. We're saying, what do you guys want to see? So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Disney has to compete with Universal, and that means they got to build these things. If Universal's stepping up their game, it's time for Disney to step up their game.
I mean, $73 a night. That's crazy.
Exactly. Sheila Ginsburg.
Oh, Sheila.
There you go. Says, I think they should add a value or moderate resort that has an adults-only section and pool, kind of like on a Disney Cruise Line.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the new resort could have a theme like Animator's Palette about the talented creators of the Disney magic. It could have a big video wall and colored light in each room that you could change to customize the experience. Could include themes like movie scenes, park attractions, or video games, for example. It could also be fun to have a Disney Cruise Line themed resort to remind or introduce other aspects of the Disney experience.
Nice.
Would you stay at a Disney Cruise Line hotel?
I wouldn't see why I wouldn't.
Absolutely. Let's put that one over on over by Port Canaveral. How about that?
The Port Canaveral Hotel.
The Port Canaveral Disney Cruise Line Hotel.
Love it.
Where you can stay there and they'll get you a minivan will take you over to the ship.
For the low, low price of $49. Jeremy Hunt. I would personally love to see any decision that helps those with less income enjoy the parks. If this gets us a little way there, I'm in.
There you go. That's what we're doing this for.
Absolutely.
Christian Seggi says they should stop building DVC resorts and build more value resorts. The All-Star resorts aren't cutting it anymore.
Oh, my.
They do need a refurb. Desperate need of a refurb.
I would concur, as he says that, because he's got his papers.
You're still working papers?
I'm still working papers. I'm a paper guy.
All right.
Can't build airplanes out of emails. Sarah Fieldson Hoare says, oh, sounds like a good idea. How about a Toy Story themed tie-in with the new land?
Ooh, I like that.
The Toy Story Hotel going in with Toy Story Land.
I love that idea. And because we got so many of these, Tim.
Yes.
We got so many of these, we're going to make this a two-parter.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
And we're going to wrap up with our good pal Courtney Crump.
Courtney.
Who says, if I'm honest, I'd just like to see the cost of Fort Wilderness go down some. They have priced themselves out of people tent camping and are only focused on the big RVs. I think the cost could possibly be more justified if you were renting a spot and a tent and a sleeping bag and all of that. If people didn't have to drive or bring it with them on a plane. Then, if you just wanted a space without the Mickey tent and extras, it's just a small price for a plot of land.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with that. I'm not so sure I want a tent camp in July.
I guarantee you don't want to tent camp in July.
in Florida. So,
I will say, having camped at Fort Wilderness in July, although we did have air conditioning, so I can't imagine doing it without air conditioning. Because that air over at Fort Wilderness gets very thick.
It is a little warm. All those trees blocking any kind of breeze that might be floating around is a little tough. But so that's that is just phase one of this construction of the new Disney Value Resorts,
Brand new.
based on Looper Nation's ideas. And if you guys have some more ideas, let us know. And if we don't get to them by the time we record, at least they're out there for Looper Nation to discuss. And the best place to discuss these things, Tim, would be
Over at Facebook, at Looper Nation Live. I almost called it Resort Loop Live. That might be something different.
So join us over there for the conversation. And part two coming up, where we'll get to the rest of all of these great ideas. So, Tim.
Yes, Bob.
That is all I've got.
Awesome. I'm going to wrap this up before I go into another coughing fit, although I'm feeling a lot better than I was a week or so ago.
Excellent.
Tim Scott, ResortLoop.com, the website, Facebook, Twitter, and ResortLoopTravel.com.
And like us over there on Facebook, rate us on iTunes or anywhere else you can rate us on, and subscribe to the show on whatever platform you happen to be listening on. And what else should folks do, Tim?
Please go out there and share through your favorite social media connection, the gateway to the magic.
See you, everybody.
Vacation memories will stay with you and your family for a lifetime. The Resort Loop Travel Group was created with this in mind. Our fee-free services will relieve you of the stress and confusion of finding and booking the best vacation at the best price. After booking, we will continue to monitor for ways to save you even more on your vacation. We will check for any upcoming packages and discounts to save you as many vacation dollars as possible. Resort Loop Travel Group, gateway to your magical vacation memories. Get a quote, or for more information, visit ResortLoopTravelGroup.com.